What will you do when your marriage starts to feel more like a partnership instead of a bond of love? A 38-year-old husband, married with two young children, found himself reflecting on the state of his relationship. For the past couple of years, the spark between him and his wife had dimmed. They seemed to want different things, speaking past each other more often than not. Divorce had never truly crossed his mind until one day his wife looked at him and asked whether he still wanted to be married. The question caught him completely off guard. He said yes at the time, but ever since, the thought of divorce lingered in his mind. Quietly, he wondered if he might actually be happier without the marriage. But the children, just 4 and 2 years old, held him back. He didn't want to shatter their childhood or risk damaging their sense of family. So he felt torn, uncertain whether to endure the happiness until they were older or confront the situation sooner. This wasn't a fleeting relationship. He and his wife had known each other since their teenage years, started dating in their late teens, and married in their late 20s. In many ways, they had grown up together. Yet, despite the history, the communication between them was weak. They rarely fought, but meaningful conversations were absent. The husband admitted he struggled to open up emotionally, often rehearsing responses in his head only to stay silent or mutter a few words when moments grew difficult. He loved his wife, but it no longer felt like a marriage. It felt like they were roommates. His need for affection went unmet. He longed for hugs, kisses, and physical closeness, things that made him feel loved, but his wife often withheld them. She said she resented his lack of initiative in helping around the house. He disagreed. Working from home, he believed he carried his share of responsibilities, especially with the children when his wife was gone long hours for work. But because his efforts were invisible to her, they felt unappreciated, fueling the distance that now defined their marriage. Common person perspective. From the outside, their struggle reflects a common story. Two people deeply bound by history, love, and children, yet slowly drifting apart due to unmet needs and miscommunication. The husband yearns for affection, the wife craves support and recognition. Both feel unseen. Neither issue is impossible to fix, but silence has created a gulf between them. Counseling, honest dialogue, and a willingness to bridge the emotional gap could save the bond they built over decades. Without it, the marriage risks fading into quiet resentment, where love exists but connection dies.